Okay, so this is our really quick assignment overview for week 2, beginning September 28th and ending 10/2. As usual, we have, oops, hold on one second. So just like last week, we are going to head into our course tools page. Remember here that the magnifier is kind of like your best friend when navigating these Google Slides. If you click on the drop-down arrow next to the magnifier, you have a fit at about 22% or 50. I'm going to go down to 22% and I'm going to minimize it with my mouse. And then this just lets you see both the left and the right sides because sometimes there will be work or directions on either side. And then if I want to zoom in, I'm clicking to the right of this magnifier, going to 50%, and then that gets me nice and close so I can see without squinting. So this is a new tab up here. This will link you directly to your mini lessons. If you did not do last week's 2 mini lessons, please do those ASAP because that will increase your grade and you won't have any zeros. Let's keep going. Oh, if you haven't checked out our website, please do that. There's a lot of good stuff on there and we'll do some more work with that next week. And then if you want to jump into the slides for this week, I usually make them every night for the next day, so they are updated from all of last week's lessons on Zoom in case you wanted to look back. And I've also, or if you were absent, this is a great place to go for Google Slides for all of our lessons for this pre-Unit 1 unit. So here would be our assignments for the week. Again, I'm going to go out to see the big picture here. Everything in green you're doing asynchronously or apart on your own. Everything in blue we are completing synchronously in Zoom. So let's take a look at what those things are. I'm going to zoom in to 50%. Everything is 100 points together, so it's important to remember if you're not in Zoom for whatever reason, you're still responsible for doing the work that day. This week, one of our assignments from Zoom, one of our lessons from Monday, Tuesday, this growth mindset stations, this is actually in your digital notebook. So in case you're absent, you would just go right there. And then these Thursday, Friday lessons are collaborative, so they're outside of the notebook, and they'll be on Padlet, which is a lot of fun. So you can click on any of these. I will say that for your green work products, for the asynchronous work, I am taking assignment 5 from the summer work. That is the Frederick Douglass mashup, because there's a lot of stuff. There's like a video, there's his original speech, which is so beautiful and so wonderful. And I worked with some of you over the summer for Zoom sessions to go through that speech. And it's just mind-blowing, especially given the events that are occurring right now. So to go back and read that and dig in a little bit too, and even if you've already done summer work, please go back and reread it because we will be starting to work on summer work assignments next week. But this Frederick Douglass speech is very famous, and dig into Frederick Douglass. If you don't know anything about him, just do a quick Google search to find out, again, who he is as the speaker. That's important as you go into it. And then the second work product, that you're doing on your own would be the growth mindset state of mind writing, and that's in this notebook. So let's take a look. I like looking down the left side. If you scroll down on your own, this is a movable piece, and it's nice to see an overview of your entire notebook. If I go to slide 4 right here, I can also click on it from our assignments page. So if I'm back on this assignments page, I'm going to click on this first lesson, slide 4. It takes me there as well. So this is what the big picture looks like. These are movable note cards or sticky notes in case you want to add more writing. I know that these hexagons are not very big, so that's how you would add more writing. I love this activity. This is a lot of fun. This is an activity I developed thinking about how to bring stations from the classroom into online digital space. So each station, there is something different to read or something different to watch at each station. And then you want to think about what perseverance, grit, and resilience means before you begin. So you'd actually start here. There'll be a video that I'm going to post to let you know more about perseverance, resilience, and grit. I love that assignment. I might do it myself with you or tonight. I don't know. Mini lesson 3 is another one of my favorites. If you had me last year as a teacher, we did our foundational work on universal ideas. However, you still need to complete this mini lesson because it kind of takes universal ideas to the next level. If you were not in my class last year, then jump right in and get started. This mini lesson is due Thursday. Please do it on Wednesday. Please try to submit your Google Forms Wednesday to me. We were up to 22 people for the lesson from last week. Again, we got to get it to 31 with the Google form, please. This is your asynchronous work. It's writing. I'm asking you to do 1 page or more, and the prompt is at the top. You're using considering growth mindset and the stations activity and work that we're going to do on Friday with thinking about our own affirmations and mantras to keep us going when times are really tough in school and out of school. So there'll be a Padlet for that we have not yet explored. And this is the Padlet that will be full of your writing after our class on Friday. And if you happen to be absent from Friday, we're going to be writing our mantras and affirmations on our Padlet, and the Google Slides will give you more information about what mantras and affirmations are. So check out those slides as well if you're absent. This is how you do a Padlet. We're going to click down here on the little plus sign. It's always at the bottom right. You're going to look at the directions. This one says write a mantra, so a saying that is inspirational and motivational to you that also represents your core values. So I might say, well, this is my mantra for you guys, this here. We get to talk about this tomorrow, but you are indefatigable, and that is absolutely 100% certain and true. And so you'd also want to look for a picture and maybe put a picture in. Oh, this is taking a picture of me. I do not want to allow that. That would be not okay. You can upload things. You could attach things. You can, oh my gosh, you can do voice and screen. And so I love Padlet. So what you would do is write something that supports your affirmation or something that conveys your affirmation. So I might do an image of indefatigable. I might do a voice recording, and I will let you guys figure out what indefatigable means, unless you already know. So you're looking to that mantra Padlet, and you're considering the work with growth mindset from earlier in the week, and you're figuring out what mantra means the most to you. How do you think it'll support you? Why do you think you'll need it? And that's 2 pages, and these are just notes. These are just notes. We are doing an activity, if you go back here to Thursday, and here, where are we here? Sorry. It is the, right here, Thursday, the 6-word story Padlet. So real quick, I want to show you that. It's not in your notebook. It is a Padlet. And we're thinking about what the power of words and how, especially this year with AP Lang, you're considering language and how a writer manipulates language. That's like all we're doing this year, which is beautiful. And so if I want to create a 6-word story, I'm going to start with a pronoun like she or he, or a name. Isabel was my friend until she wasn't. It's a sentence, right? But now I want to get it to 6 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'd have to eliminate a word. And so that's the challenge of how to write a 6-word story. You could do, this is one of my favorite. This is one from the 6-word story contest. There's actually a whole website and contest about writing 6-word stories. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And I think that's really haunting as a 6-word story. But if you search it, and I'm just giving you this as a heads up because this is what we're doing on Thursday. 6-word memoirs. Bear with me. Okay. Here we go. I could have turned off this video and made it better, but hold on. So on Thursday, when we dig into our 6-word story, you'll see that there's this whole website that are dedicated to people who write them. And you can write them. You can be a part of this community. So here's one. Eek, you're 5'11", away from me. I don't know what that means, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 words. And extra credit if you write your story in here and publish it on this website. But here's some more. It'll pop up here when you publish it. There's all these 6-word stories. They're amazing. You could keep reading them. You could actually add your picture. So yeah, extra credit if you post a 6-word story. So why 6-word story? It's getting you to think about how a writer condenses language and the power of a single word and what that single word can mean. It can change the entire meaning of a story, and it's or an article or a sentence. This sentence was there were many more words, and then you whittle it down. So you write the sentence that you want or the story that you want in one sentence, and then you take words out to get to 6. I've talked a lot. This is much more than I thought, so I'm going to end this. But these are the assignment overviews for your week 2 in AP Language, and I look forward to spending that time with you.